What's going on, guys? This is your boy CMB. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and let's get into this one really quickly. Now, guys, we had a little bit of news that broke last night. I didn't get to see it until this morning, so I wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on with the saga with Errol the True Spence Jr., Terence Bud Crawford. Now, get this, guys. Terence Bud Crawford will be fighting this year. But he won't be facing Errol the True Spence Jr. He'll be facing a fighter named David Avanesyan on December the 10th. I got the article here. It's an ESPN. I want to read it to you guys and give you guys my take on this, I would say, in some people's mind, an unfortunate situation. So let's get into this article really quickly, guys. It says here, welterweight title holder Terence Crawford and David Avanesyan has signed contracts for a pay-per-view fight on December the 10th at the Chi Health Center in Champions, native Omaha, Nebraska. Crawford told ESPN on Thursday. The fight will be available on BLK Prime for $39.95, a spokesperson for the streaming service told ESPN. Crawford, 38-0, will earn a career-high eight-figure payday, sources say. Crawford remains in talks to face Errol Spence Jr. for the undisputed 147-pound championship. But when it comes clear to Crawford that PBC was now targeting the first quarter of 2023 for that fight, he decided to push forward with a title defense to ensure he, like Spence, fought at least once in 2022. Spence and Crawford are still motivated to strike a deal, sources said, with both fighters in their prime and peaking. The welterweight summit meeting stands as one of the biggest commercial fights in the sport. And I'm going to quote Terence Crawford here. This is what he says. "I'm excited about this opportunity," Crawford said. "I was really looking forward to Errol Spence fight. I started communicating with Al Heyman and the PBC back in June, and unfortunately, they represented a fighter in Errol Spence who didn't want the fight as bad as I did. I agreed to all their BS, and they're dragging their ass for months. Spence was nowhere to be found when I was trying to make the deal," Crawford continued. "I explained to Al Heyman and Errol that I was going to fight before the end of the year. David Avanesyan is a very tough task. He's knocked out his last 6 opponents. This guy is dangerous. Once I'm successful against Avanesyan, my plan is still the same: whoop Errol Spence's ass." All right, so that's what Terence Crawford had to say about this whole situation. And I've already seen the blaming going back and forth. You hear there that Terence Crawford's blaming the Errol side. You heard Errol on his Twitter, I think it was yesterday, saying that Terence Crawford's been dragging his feet. So, the blame game has started. You see it online here, the fans going at it back and forth. There's always a silver lining, guys. There's always a silver lining in situations like this. If you listen to the article here, he says that he wanted to fight before, the end of the year. He wanted to get a fight in this year, just like Errol Spence got a fight in this year with Jordanis Ugas. So they're not saying that the fight is dead. They're still in talks. They said that they're still in talks to fight, but I think Terence Crawford, wants to get a fight in, and that's understandable. If they're looking to fight next year, he wants to stay active and make sure he's sharp for when he gets in the ring with somebody of Errol Spence Jr.'s caliber. So there's a silver lining in all of this. So I'm just happy that, Crawford's going to be back in the ring. I'm happy that he's getting a career high payday, an 8-figure payday. I'm not sure what it is. Now I'm wondering, since he's fighting December the 10th, what will Errol Spence's move be next? Will he go ahead and opt to fight somebody else to stay sharp? Like I said, he has a lot of options out there. He has one-time Keith Thurman. Of course, you have Stanionis. You have Boots. And I think he should probably take a stay busy fight too, in my opinion. So I'm not going to look at it as a bad thing. I'm not looking at it as a duck. I know people are already starting the ducking talk. I just think that, it's an unfortunate situation because they couldn't come to terms behind the scenes to get the fight made in a timely fashion. So the fighters have to stay busy. You know, they have to stay sharp. You know, the busier you are, the sharper your skill set is going to be. So I'm just glad that Terence Crawford's fighting. And now I want to see what's next for Errol Spence Jr. until they can, you know, get this fight going, get it across the finish line. But you guys tell me what you think about this situation, guys. You know, it's just ongoing, and, you know, it's something we have to deal with, you know, as boxing fans. You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.